That one girl in history class has to make every page look pretty. Slavery. Students be like, just to be sure.
Lally ho, everybody. Today we're gonna be doing meme reaction! And I'm back with VaazkL. If you guys never seen or heard of VaazkL, go check out his channel. I'll have his link in the description below. Let's go! It's school memes!
Are we serious, bro? Can't be more serious. That one girl
Giant
in
pencil.
history class has to make every page look pretty. Slavery. Students be like, just to be sure, what's 5 plus 3? 9. POV.
Hey.
How the teacher expects us to walk while the school is burning. 5th grade me,
Right,
looking
slow.
down on my classmates after I climbed up the monkey bars first. Principal
True.
tried to give us work, so he taped his lame hair to the wall. I can't take this no more. This class has been hacked. Skibbity, skibbity, skibbity,
No.
How broke is my school, man? Pretty broke. Or pretty smart. How teachers feel
Wait.
blocking websites and
Hold on, what was the joke on that one? How broke is my school? I don't get it. Is that not a paper on top of paper? Oh, they printed paper on paper. I mean, if it works, it works. That's nice of them to do that.
pretty smart.
You get
How
that
teachers
stuff yourself.
feel blocking websites instead of doing their jobs. Bro, can you just eat your lunch? No, I'd rather be an engineer at the lunch table. Gang, who
Yes.
rides to school when there's dead silence in class, but my mind is just generating a 4K image of my teacher, completely bold. Dang, the caught bro lacking. Jawn straight open. Best nap of his life.
No,
Bro,
that's
it's
gonna be the worst. I don't see how any of the boys are gonna leave him alone. If he's got friends in that classroom, without a doubt, they're gonna stick something down that throat. Worst case scenario. No, there's worser case scenarios, but one of the worst case scenarios is literally when you have your mouth open. I'm sure this happened to some of you guys whenever you were yawning. You had that asshole friend that like poked their finger in your mouth when it was wide open. You wanted to gag. Yeah, I can see that happening to him.
Even 3 seconds into class. Just go to class, bro. Guys will do anything but use the bathroom. What do you even do in this situation? Try
What?
not to get hit. Bro, your stuff is not that important. It must be. Why has he got that many locks on his locker then?
Has
Things
to be
I
a
do when I
joke.
need to study. Study. Tell everyone that I have to study. School. 125 plus happiness. That's a lie. How I draw in my friend's notebook. How he
Don't tell my friends this, but when they say, "What are you doing, Dipper?" I tell them I'm working when honestly I'm just like potatoing in bed.
strikes me back. This means war.
Yes.
When a random in class busts a top 5 joke of all time, but they're a background character. Me, comforting the girl who got a 97% on the test. I got a 3%. How life feels when the passive-aggressive English teacher isn't at school. Tell me why I just realized this was filmed at my school. I hope we never cross paths. Your posts are obnoxious. Just put your phone in, bro. Do not come to school Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Organ donate. Warner Bros.
What?
School. Among Us. Punishing the innocent. School is not a place to sleep. Then home is not a place to study. Thank
Actually, thinking about it now, Warner Brothers, school, Among Us. I don't get this meme, but I think more kids or teenagers should play Among Us because I think it's an excellent way for kids to learn how to debate and I guess slash lie. I think you can learn a pretty useful skill in Among Us. Just don't, abuse the power.
Punishing the innocent. School is not a place to sleep. Then home is not a place to study. Thank you. I'll never use Pythagoras' theorem in my life. Also students walking home. Bro,
True.
how is bro on varsity? He's 10 inches tall. When you
Wait, what? Oh, someone did a mistypo.
10 inches tall. When you walk into class and see the chairs looking like this. When the test
I don't
is
like
so
it.
hard, you make sure to write messy, hoping the teacher see the chairs looking like this. When the test is so hard, you make sure to write messy, hoping the teacher sees the right answer. I feel like a middle school event OC.
I was actually kind of wowed. It's so clean. It's like almost like it's drawn. I noticed the weird things. I'm sorry.
Sure to write messy, hoping the teacher sees the right answer. I feel like a middle school
Done
event
that.
OC, where they have like every mental illness and 200 health conditions. You see another school when you see another
I'm sorry. Back to that one, the whole hoping to write messy. That's when you memorize the question, run home, remember the question, and learn the answer. So when the teacher says, "Hey, I couldn't finish grading your paper. What was your answer to this?" You are locked in and ready to respond. Or you can do what I do when you're actually not ready for that test and legit call in sick and have your parents in on it and tell them, "I swear to you, if you let me have a day off to study, I will come home with an A." My mom said, "Bet, do it." I ended up 100%ing it.
How to write messy, hoping the teacher sees the right answer.
It was a good
I feel like
test.
a middle school event OC, where they have like every mental illness and 200 health conditions. You see another school when you see another school on a school trip. Bro, what is my science teacher on? How do you feel about the fact that you are drinking dinosaur pee? Tastes
No!
good. I'm a freak. Traffic jam before school versus traffic jam after school, when people keep asking you why you're mad about something and you don't have a good reason. In conclusion, I'm bitter. Me coming to class unprepared on the first day of school. People want to be selfish with their pens, so you've got to use ketchup. Before social media, what did people do to get attention? Sharpened up pencils in the middle of class. Presenting school projects, be like, "I'm so tired, give me an A." How it feels when the teacher is behind you when you said the most atrocious thing known to man.
Oh,
How I look at
no.
my teacher when they ask, "How's the work going?" And I say, "Good," as we both stare at a blank page. What odd person thing do you do? Ask, "Why them kids ain't in school?" Whenever I see children in the daytime. This is going to be a long year. Welcome. I hate myself. Evil laughter. Your teacher has Snapchat. That is quite concerning. Bro,
Yeah.
these freshmen keep getting smaller each year. Pocket size. This was me. How hard
Dude, that freshman would be a genius if he's that small and he's in high school. That or it's a very, very, very delayed puberty.
band kids be trying at their school football team game, knowing damn well they're losing 67-0. Our team lost like 48-0 on homecoming night. Nah, bro.
Hold on. Here, as someone who was in the marching band, technically not in the marching band, but in color guard, yes, I know. I was there. And there's a reason for it because they kept winning medals, and I was in a sport where they weren't winning medals, so I changed teams because I wanted to leave high school with a medal. And I did. Many medals, in fact. We were the best of the best when I joined. Won a lot of competitions. But yeah, any opportunity that you have to perform is an opportunity to get better, so that way you can win in the competition. So football games was nothing more than like, it's not about the game. The sports team is basically just nothing more than a practice.
Team won 0-48 on homecoming night. Teacher gave us assigned seats. Man climbs up railing to avoid using woke stairs. Dude was like, "Oh no."
Seeing that was literally looking at like a 1-year-old do that when they're having a teething phase. That's so gross.
Rainbow stairs, I don't want to look gay. And his solution was to slide up the railing freaky style. This is more gay than just going up it with your feet, bro. You're grinding on a pole. When is it okay to interrupt my teaching? You're on fire. Tornado. Room is flooding. Alien invasion. Ryan Gosling enters the room. When nobody has enough confidence to answer the question. So we just stare at the teacher. And then the teacher picks the random person who definitely won't know it and embarrasses them. Teachers will have talks with you like this and still make your grade 27.6.
It's because they want to make sure that everyone is paying attention. That's why they go after the one who doesn't want to initially answer the question. Kind of sucks. Kind of an a-hole move, teacher.
6%. I swear the teacher always targets me. POV. When your friend made the funniest joke in all of your 10 years of friendship, but the teacher's watching. Cancel the funeral because I decided to live. Dying is not an option. When I open the exam, and it's the topics I actually revised. Man, no way he's struggling on this. He's been on this screen for 5 minutes. It's either a zebra or a giraffe.
Or he completely tuned out and his thoughts are somewhere else. He's having an ADHD crisis right now. That's more interesting than this damn giraffe.
I think it's zebra. It's got the stripes. POV. What?
Ah! Oh my god. I had more to say in the last one, but this threw me off. Sorry, the other thing I was gonna say for this one was that, like, it is possible that he can't read as well. That is probably the worst case scenario. Back to this.
What I do instead of listening to the teacher when your teacher gives back the test you took while severely sleep deprived and you're just in genuine disbelief at the BS you wrote when fine shite's favorite subject is history. My history teacher casually explained that he met Rosa Parks when he was a waiter. Oh, bro is literally a part of history. We're all a part of history. Alright. POV. That one teacher, when you pack up 0.0000017 nanoseconds before the bell rings, you should pack up your stuff now. Kindergarten,
Weird
primary
one.
school, secondary school, university and college. How guys who get D's in every subject look at you when you don't let them press Control Alt.
What the hell?
Which turns your Chromebook into dark nebula. Good morning, students.
I
Those who
mean,
are coming to
what?
offline class today, please bring 2 coins and die if possible. A die. My English teacher accused me of plagiarizing an essay I wrote about my own life. My friend got accused of plagiarizing in junior high because she used the word sweets instead of candy, and our teacher thought that the word sweets was too advanced for our vocabulary. I know a girl who got in trouble for plagiarizing the sentence, Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president. When you finally open the assignment that's due in 2 hours and see why you had 3 weeks to do it. My face in class when I see my lost pen living its best life in someone else's hand like it got adopted. You never catch someone who is borrowing a pen or has stolen a pen biting it. If they do, that's a different type of gross.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of giving away
Please
my
see me after
stuff.
school. The F students are inventors.
They would have the shit mechanical pencils. I always kept my best one with me.
School kills artists.
No, it kind of inspires your imagination because the teacher will bore you and you've got to be creative to somehow not get bored, if that makes any sense. School was the greatest doodle time ever.
Please see me after school. The F students are inventors. I
What?
don't think it's F students, I think it's D students. I genuinely feel like a creep for finding a freshman attractive. Wait, how old is this person? As a teacher, trust me, you'll get used to it. Don't be ashamed. Yo, me. Okay, time to go and look at my college stuff that I have to do because it's college. College. Words. Me. I can't read. God nerfed me by making me allergic to garlic and sunlight. So, a vampire? I can confirm that I'm not a vampire as I have blood. Is it your blood? It is blood. Yes, blood. Students on the bus when another bus from a separate school passes. The bus driver. Legit call from the school. Principal. I just wanted to touch base with you. Your daughter was baiting seagulls into the playground with gummy worms and actually caught one, like in her arms. It did bite her. Not hard, but I needed to inform you that we filed an incident report. Hey bro,
Okay, I remember this being an incident back in school where it wasn't a seagull, which is unique, but someone, or more like a group, thought it'd be funny to bring in a whole bunch of grasshoppers. Like, I don't know, they took the time and the dedication to catch those bugs and to bring it into school cafeteria. So that was an interesting time. I am so happy that I never went to the cafeteria because it was too loud and annoying. But I did see the leftover bugs just hanging in the corner every now and then whenever I walk by the cafeteria. It was just news I heard from other students. I was busy sleeping on the couch somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
Hey bro, I'm writing a research paper on big stupid idiots, and I was wondering if I could interview you for it. I just need to make some gains, and then everyone who made fun of me in high school will think I'm cool and I'll finally get laid. A haiku about buying college textbooks. What the hell textbooks? You're made of paper and ink, not diamonds. And the school, and if you buy them through the school, they make money off you. That moment when someone asks, what time is it? And all you can think is, basketball? School logo starter pack. Never understood what children in maths exhibition did. I found Happyville and Bummer Town. Bro, college so, when are the scare games? I'm so done with Delta math, bro. Good boy. What? Lucky. High school in movies versus high school in real life. What the hell is wrong with my 7-11? 6, 7? Yes, I admit that boys in our classroom are very loud, annoying, and irritating. But somehow, we can't deny how they are always the reason why we smile and laugh. They make our classroom loud, yet enjoyable. Chemistry and nothing like Royal High chemistry. He's doing that talking Ben chemistry. I visited my high school. I dropped out out of 76 years ago. Pay
6,
tribute to
7?
the popular girls that bullied me to think I would never be popular. Now I have 6 million followers and they're rotting underground. When you're trying to do the assignment last minute and start realizing why you had 2 weeks to complete it. When the exam is tomorrow, and
ADHD
people
for
are blowing
life.
up the group chat with past paper questions, and you don't know how to answer a single one. POV, doing your homework at 1 a.m. because you thought it would only take 15 minutes. Cheating on an exam by memorizing everything the professor taught in advance, so I can easily answer all the questions. When you get to school and the fit you put on in a rush is genuinely so bad, you start wishing you got abducted on the way there. Attention everyone. Gabe Turner is going to slowly stop doing streaks. What is our game plan? Better late than never. Assignment was submitted 1 year and 153 days late. Quick reminder that I'm in med school and law school, also astronaut school and basketball school, so don't talk to me about stress. No one. Barbie. Thomas Jefferson Elementary Middle School. Tough. Ahoy, boat captains with short tow ropes, please pull closer to the dock. I need a new school. How guys used to stare at you in 2nd grade when your name was in a word problem. Me in elementary school when the other students were misbehaving, and I wanted to show the teacher that I wasn't a part of their shenanigans. Me, after I asked the teacher for help, but she says, read the question carefully. How my teacher thinks we will dress if we didn't have a dress code. Me, listening to my teacher yap about her life so that we can
Honestly, I think they would.
waste class time when someone screams, which idiot picked red in Kahoot, but that idiot was unfortunately me. How can we keep our school clean? By staying at home? Teacher, student. The pose teachers hit when you start packing up 1 minute before the class ends. When you
Or you can do the thing that they do over in Japan and make the kids clean after class. Some of y'all are gonna hate me for suggesting that. But think about it. They're gonna learn how much of a pain in the ass it is to clean up and hopefully stop littering.
You pull up to high school for the first time and realize that people genuinely weren't joking about seniors dating freshmen. Every African parent swears they were top of their class. My dad said the teacher used to ask him for help. And here's a chart that shows what you might see if you looked at a mountain range through a tennis racket. Harvard, here I come.
P minus?
Harvard's allowing that, man. Sorry
G?
to burst your bubble. How that accidental nap be after school, waking up at 3:20 a.m. Random YouTube video playing, sweaty as hell, looking like this. I could never take an accidental nap. Organic chemistry would have been so much easier if carbon wasn't such a sleeper. When you know your teacher is preying on your downfall, but you can't prove it yet. When you open Instagram before going to school and bro is online, so you know he is not skipping to.
I know that feeling. Have you guys ever had a teacher that was basically hunting you down, just trying to get you in trouble any opportunity that you make? I did. She was a real
People who poop in school, people who shower in school. This was my Royale High School journal in 2019. Dear diary, it's my free.
Honestly, I think more people should shower in school if they are stinky after gym class. Anyone else sat next to the really stinky kid and you could not concentrate in class, like at all? Like I couldn't even concentrate on drawing, man. I think it's okay.
This was my Royale High School journal in 2019. Dear
Title and
diary,
date.
it's my free day to play with my friends. Dear diary, turned lesbian somehow? Huh? Take your tractor to school is Friday, May 4th, 2018. My professors, at the beginning of the semester, you have 3 essays due on November 30th, so plan accordingly. Me, on November 29th, hold my beer. Every time someone tags this post, #same. A professor somewhere in the world is hit with a sudden, indescribable feeling of disappointment. I hate when teachers are like, if I make an exception for you, I would have to make an exception for everyone.
Yeah.
Do you know what an exception means? High school. Assigned seating is so stupid. College. Why is he sitting in my seat? That's my seat. I sit there every day. Gave my students a pop quiz today and learned something new. If you make all the answers to the question C, you will see 35 of the most hilariously panicked and confused faces in the world. Are you Satan? What I do while writing a research paper. Actual writing. Researching. Anything else I can think of. When I'm in class and I forgot my pen, so I ask Fine Shite for a pen and the teacher starts talking about, can the lovebirds in the back stop talking? And she starts moving like this. Medical students sometimes practice precision stitching on grapes because their skin closely resembles human tissue.
Really?
When guys in your class are low-key funny, but you can't laugh because you're unknown. Today, a student emailed over a draft of his essay on 1984 and had clearly used the thesaurus on every single word. And how I know this is because the party slogan, Big Brother is watching you, had become enormous sibling is viewing you, and I laughed so hard I cried. You, big brother. Me, an intellectual. Enormous sibling. Student, breaks bone. I think I need to go to the hospital.
I'm not articulate. I hated writing. Writing was so hard. I just like to get to the point. Yeah, I had to do that a lot where I would just pick random words here and there that I felt like I was repeating a lot and just like, Taurus, help me please.
School nurse. Injured? Go screw yourself, you injured piece of poop. Some guy tweaking in class, asking Bakugo on C.ai for answers on his Spanish homework. Yeah, I found out a few days ago that a lot of people use C.ai. Like, a concerning amount of people. It's crazy. Today my son got dressed in nice clothes and said it was picture day at his school. His school...
Actually, I'm so curious. With those of you who are actually going outside and interacting with people, how severe is it that you see people interacting and asking AI questions?
Of course, is our kitchen table. It was either a very sweet moment or the first sign that the kid is starting to crack. Either way, I charged him $45 for a 15-picture package. Guys, I think I'm onto something. Yes, ladder climbing. This is way easier than rock climbing. I don't know why they make it so hard. I hate this school. Who the hell makes an STD word search? My school only ever did one doing the deed class. Well, yeah, our year was very immature. Mealy. Private school kids with too much money.
Oh my god! This must have been some wild health class, man. Syphilis, hepatitis, parasite, bacterial, crabs, gonorrhea.
The deed class. Well, yeah, our year was very immature. Mealy. Private school kids with too much money and no sense of consequences. Advantages. High health bar. Versus public school kids with both pent-up rage from the factory line school system and the reflexes of competitive Jeopardy games. Advantages. High school survival instincts. Who wins? Public school kids do more damage and have higher damage resistance. It's no contest. And you can't study because you need to sleep. But you can't study because... but you can't sleep because you need to study. I was just an idiot with school. I didn't study. I didn't really revise. If I applied myself at school, I'm sure I could have done better. But I passed I didn't get bad results. I just could have done better. How that one teacher you got no classes.
Just have that really smart friend, go to their house, and then basically don't leave. Eventually they'll do the homework for you so you get out of their house. just stay stuck in that question. The smart student will basically be like, oh my god, this is the answer, go home. Easy A.
With be staring at you for no reason. Yeah, this was one of the maths teachers for me.
Oh,
Every
God,
Thursday we would need to wear like a suit, like it was formal day, I guess, to get you ready for a job. And if you didn't have your shirt tucked in or your tie done correctly or your button done up at the top, he would go up to you. He was very American, and he would say like, this is what he'd say to me: "Yo, Johnny, man, how's it going, man? What's going on with the tie? What's going on with the shirt? You gotta tuck in your shirt, man. You gotta look sharp. You gotta look sharp." He always said that. Gotta look sharp. That was his thing. He said that.
That was a really good American accent. Wow.
For like 4 years straight. Me, watching my engineering major friend break down in tears of joy and begin throwing celebratory
words are hard, I know.
While singing after getting 7 out of 149 on their exam. This was the highest recorded grade, not only in the class, but the entire history of the program. When high school—
What? Me watching my engineering major friend break down in tears of joy and begin throwing celebrity confetti in the air while singing after getting a 7 out of 149 on their exam. This was the highest recorded grade, not only in the class.
Was the highest recorded grade, not only in the class, but the entire...
Is... any engineers in here? Is the engineering test really that crazy? Or was this just like a really bad school? Like, what?
History of the program. When high school teachers tell you, in college they don't let you have a note card. You have to memorize everything. Or teachers throw away your homework if you don't put your name on it, and they don't accept late work. It's all BS. BS. High school does an efficient job of making you absolutely terrified of college, while not preparing you whatsoever for college. You know who your biggest enemy is for like college and university? It's not the teachers, it's yourself and actually doing the work. Because the teachers don't care if you get it done or not. If you don't get it done, they just won't help you. They won't mark it. That's it. You won't don't pass. I'm acting like I know because I've been. I have not. I've not been to uni or well, technically college. I was in sixth form. Do you ever start BSing a paper and then look over it halfway through and think, wait a minute, I could be onto something here. This is the definition of college. I was writing a paper on Asian saltwater crocodiles, like a simple about them paper for college class, and I started noticing some inconsistencies in the science papers I was sourcing, and I accidentally discovered that the crocodile has been misdiagnosed as least concerned on the endangered species list when they should be classified as endangered, and now my professor is having me write a formal report to the International Red List to have them reclassified, and all I wanted to do was write this paper on an animal I thought was cool, and now I'm considered an expert on the species. No, because you guys ever got kicked out of class for laughing too hard?
Honestly, I think that's kind of BS for the teacher to make the student do that. Like if the teacher really wanted that to get done, they could do it themselves. I mean, does that kind of fall under like child labor at that point? I don't know. Unless they worked out some kind of bonus point for the extra work. They gotta.
I wasn't the best kid at school. I was a bit of an idiot. I've always been an idiot. Does anyone have any classes with me?
I say it's 50-50 with content creators being idiots and absolute like geniuses. How many content creators that are not in the education part? You know what I mean? Not in the like this is an educational channel. No, not them. Anything else but them. How rare is it to actually run into someone normal as a content creator?
Life pro tip. One time someone said my own joke louder than me and everyone laughed, but as an actor of revenge, I started saying the joke was kind of problematic and everyone started agreeing and turned on the joke thief.